Good evening, everyone. And this evening, I'm going to be discussing on a topic titled Understanding SEO for Beginners. And the subtitle is going to be to boost your online visibility, and be it an entrepreneur, be it a business person. The essence of having SEO is to enable you build your online visitation. And I am Nsikan Abasi John. Please, can you to move on to the next page? Please, the next. Okay. Before I go, I would like us to understand. Here we have the introduction to SEO. I would like us to have a clear understanding of what SEO is, being a beginner. The word SEO means search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. And it's all about the process of optimizing a website higher on search engine and thereby helping you to increase its visibility to users. Users are the people who log on to your page to scout for information or get to know more about your products, what you offer out there. So what search engine does is that it helps rank your page depending on how it is being managed. So to me, I also say it's another tool for marketing. So having known what SEO is all about, we'll move on to why is it important for business and website to be found online. Definitely, I believe for every business owner, you will always like to have users trooping to your page to get to know what you sell and all of that. So one of the importance of this SEO is that it helps you reach out to a wider audience out there. And unlike the physical store where you get to see people after some time they close up the shop. But when it comes to online visibility, it's a 24/7 thing. So, and one of the things is SEO, the presence of you having this SEO is to enable you reach out to a wider audience out there. And another importance of it is that it helps you build a brand awareness. It just like, let's take for instance, I'm selling a product within my room and I don't have any online presence. I only have few persons know what I sell. Whereas in me, I want to reach out to the wider audience. So what do? I go online. I'm not just going online. Everybody could be online, but what are the things you put in place to ensure that you are being reached, you gain wider attention from users? It's through what we call SEO. So one of the things SEO does is that it helps build brand awareness as businesses' name are showcased across its website and its social media. And another thing it does is that it helps generate more traffic to the website where everybody wants to log on. What's new? What does this person have? What's new about their products? And with that, it helps it lead more customer and also bring about what we call higher conversion rate. Another thing it does is that it enhances customers' engagement by including interactive features. When you interact, one thing about a page is that you could get people coming to your page, but and go back and leave the page. But you could also get a page where people don't just come in and go out. They want to be part of it. And it all depends on the future you come up with. And so one of the things SEO does is that it enhances customers' engagement, especially when we have an interactive features like live chats, blogs, and other forums where customers can actually engage more, get to know, get more information, because the more they engage, the more they get to know, have more ideas about what you sell, your product, or the services you render. And with time, since they have wider knowledge of what your product is out there to serve, who is the purpose of it, it will help build their loyalty, because they become interested and they have all that information. So they will become loyal to you. Wow, I want to patronize this person. add a better understanding of what this person has to offer. And another thing it does is that it helps business stay competitive, as businesses that don't have an online presence and stand as businesses who don't have online presence stand the risk of becoming outdated and losing out of competitors. Definitely, just like I made reference before, when you have your goods being sold within your areas, when people around your areas have your products, and what happens? You become, after some time, they get to see another person selling. What happened? They move over to the other person. So with time, you become outdated. But when you have online presence, where you have enough visibility, you have users, clients out there, it's difficult for you to go out of market because you already have patronage. If I get to know what you sell, and I get my friend need, what do? I invite my friend to your page. Oh, try this page, see what they have to offer. And from there, they link other people. So that's one of the things it does. It keeps you in market. Another importance of SEO is that it helps facilitate online sales when e-commerce is integrated into their website to generate revenue through online sales. With this e-commerce, you could sell, people could, just like we have in Jumia and all of that, people could log onto your page, make orders and all of that. So those are some of the things it helps to. So that is why SEO is important to every business. So the next page I would like us to look at is how search engine works. It's not just there. There's a way it works. And just like I wrote here, engines like Google uses, it uses three main steps. We have the crawling, we have the indexing, and we also have the ranking. And talking about the crawling, one of the things the crawling does is that another word for crawler is spider. So one of the things it does is that it discovers web pages across the internet, especially when new websites are created with links. So one of the things it does is that it discovers it and moves from one pages to other, trying to scout for new links and all of that. So with that, it sends this information to the index. And what the index does, the next one is the index. And what the index does is that it helps you analyze the page in order to understand the content of what the crawler itself have discovered. So when this is analyzed and understood, what the content is and what it's all about, so it will make it easier for the users make it easier for it to be well positioned. And one of the ways it does that is by reading page images, headings, and its data. Just like I have here, I said, for instance, if a page is about bridging the gap between health in Africa, so what the crawler does is that the crawler will note that in the index, why Google store. Sorry, the crawler will note that why the index will do what? Will analyze the information, get to know what is these people out there today. Then it's moved to the other stage. We have the ranking. These are otherwise known as keyword use when searching for information. So we're getting there, what we call keywords. Just like I said, for instance, when someone searches a keyword using Google Scan, it scans. When it's talking about the ranking, this ranking can be ranked through the use of keywords. So pages with keywords, just like we all know, pages with keywords tend to have more ranking, because let's say, for instance, I want to type my bridge international. Different organizations have the word my bridge, but when I'm able to coin it well using a keyword, it helps me easily get information about that page, because definitely other ones will come out, but the particular one I'm looking for will pop out more, because I'm using the right keyword. And we also have what we call the next one. Another thing it does is that we have the backlink. Talking about the backlink, this has to do with linking with reputable sites. So its link has to do with it. What it does is that it's linked with reputable site and then helping you to get credibility from all those reputable websites. And another thing it does that one of the things our search engine works. So when the next one we have is user friendly. Those are the things you look at when you're ranking, looking at you use in the ranking process, we use the keyword, we use the backlink, and we also have the user friendly. Definitely anyone that is scouting for an information and you get to load a page and it's taking so long, what happened? We get tired of that information. We always look for the one that can easily pop out. So those are the things that makes one's page rank higher. And how user friendly is it? Is it a page that I have to go through pains before I'm able to get the information? If it is that page, most times we tend to give up. And how accessible it is. When all these are considered, it tends to get, when all these are put in place, it tends to get a more ranking, because when I have a good experience you accessing your page, next time when I want to do that, what do I go back there? Because I feel with this page I can easily get more information. So those are the things, how this is how search engine works through the crawling stage and all of that. Please, can you move to the next one? The next page, sir. Okay, we also have the key components of SEO. We have the on-page SEO, we have the off-page SEO, and we have the technical SEO. When we talk about the on-page SEO, this has to do with optimizing content, your keyword, the meta tags, and the URL. So just like we talked about before, when the right keywords are being used, it's pop out the right information or the right site we are looking for. So it makes your search very easy. And we also have what we call the off-page SEO. This has to do with building your backlink, that's the social media sharing, your brand, and all of that. So one of the things this of talking about the next one, we also have the SC, we have the technical SEO. This has to do with improving site speed. Just like we made mention before, when the site is not user friendly, when I have to go through so much pain to be able to get information from your page, what happened? Get discouraged, because what will encourage me to look search for on your page is not there. So definitely, so that's why I said it has to do with improving site speed. When the speed of a site is good and it's mobile friendly and has a good security, people tend to flood that page. So I would like us to move to the next one. Keyword research for SEO. Talking about keyword are specific word or phrase that people type into search engine to find information. Are you looking for an information about a particular organization or about a particular product? When you type in the right word using the right phrase, it pop out the right information you need at that particular time. So why is keyword crucial? One of the reasons why it is crucial is that it helps improve search engine ranking, because when information pops up easily at the use of the right phrases, it improves search engine ranking. So another thing it does is that it helps you reach users who are actively searching for information about your product or your services. So when this is properly arranged and the right keywords are used, it pop out the information about the product or your service. And another thing it does is that it helps increase traffic by targeting popular and relevant keyword. Because when I type in the right keyword, the right phrase, and I get the information, what happened, and every other person does that, most people will pull to that page, because wow, unlike the other page I was searching and it was taking longer. So that is why it is actually crucial. And another thing it does is that it guides the topic and structure of content in order to ensure alignment with users' need. In the sense that it does when the right keywords are used, the information that pops out in the right structure. Let's take in its order. Let's take, for instance, I want to get information about SEO. What do? I have to, you give me a breakdown of what SEO is all about. Why is it important? Why do I go into it? So that structure of content in each order and with good alignment helps users become very interested in a particular page. So that is why it is very crucial. And two, for most of the tools for keyword search are mostly, we have the SEMrush, I refer, these are site pages you can use through which you can search for information to get your information about a particular thing, about what a product you are looking for. Please, can you help me move to the next one? Just I made reference to on page before now. So what are on page SEO bases? Some of the bases there are, it comes with title tag and meta description. This has to do with adding keywords naturally when the right title tags are being used. Another thing we have there, another basis in which we use is heading. Heading, what the heading does is that it gives you it makes you know when you type the right headings of what information you are interested in. It gives you a structured info, a content that is readable and understandable, because when you have a good heading typed in, you get a structured content that is readable and for readability. Another thing we have there is content quality. This has to do with writing relevant, valuable content that answers users' queries. One thing is for you to use the right phrase use the right keyword to scout for information. Another thing is for information to come out accordingly or appropriately. At times, there are some, you use some keyword thinking you get a better content of information, and you discover that after it popped up, it was giving you nothing like more, the information there was scanty compared to the title that was used there. So that is why content quality matters a lot, because that's to do with coming up with writing that are relevant, valuable content, and that answers to the user's question. If I want to know about your product, and when I log into your page, I discover that I could barely get relevant information about your product, I'll become discouraged because what I needed, I can't get it. So it has a way of discouraging. So that is why all these basics needs to be put in place. We also have what we call the image optimization. That is using the alt text and compressing image to faster load your. Please, can we just move to the next page since we don't have much time? Hello, please, can we move to the next page?
Sorry, I've messaged the text. I think maybe you duplicated the screen. So
Okay. Okay, I already talked about the off-page SEO. The importance of backlink from reputable sites is that the importance of what we call this backlink from reputable sites is that when you get this backlink from reputable, it helps improve your search engine ranking, because there are some trusted sites that people always want to log in. So when they find your information or products there, it boosts their confidence. It helps increase the organic traffic. Backlink from reputable sites, backlink for reputable sources strengthen your domain authority. And another thing it does that it enhances credibility. When linked by well-known site, it boosts your brand credibility. Visitor can perceive your site as a reliable one. How to get backlink? You can get that through guest blogging. We can get that through partnering. We can also get that through your content sharing. And some of the elements, okay. We have the technical SEO, which is very essential because this has to do with this. This will determine if it's your page. You'll be able to get more people flooding your page, because if these things are not properly put in place, it will affect your the influx of customers or users into your page. Technical SEO focuses on optimizing the back end aspect of website to ensure that the search engine can crawl, index, and rank it effectively. And here are the key essential. Number one of the things it does is that it enables website speed optimization. Mobile friendly, when all these are rightly put in place, it brings about mobile friendly. It ensures the website, especially sites with HTTPS. Another thing it does is that it enables crawlability and fix duplicate content. So those are the key essential importance of technical SEO to us. And I penned down, so I wrote something. Implementing all this help create a strong foundation for search engine to rank your sites while ensuring seamless experience for user. So the next one, call to action. Do you want to become an SEO expert? Join Virtual Assistant Nigeria for hands-on SEO training. Some of the benefits you stand to gain is that it helps you earn while learning. It helps you find your dream job. It helps you work from anywhere, and it helps you think like a boss. For more details, contact and link to sign up for training. You can contact through using the following information. Thank you very much.